Welcome to Faith in Focus, from the Book of Mysteries, by Rabbi Jonathan Cahn, The State of Throughness. We were sitting in the same sandy plain where the teacher had previously drawn symbols and letters in the sand. He now drew two symbols. I remembered them from an earlier lesson. The Alpha and the Omega, I said, the symbols of God. Yes, said the teacher. The Alpha is the first letter in the Greek alphabet. So God is the Alpha, the beginning of all things, and the reason all things exist. And the Omega is the last letter. So God is the Omega, the end of all things, and the purpose for which all things exist. The teacher then drew a horizontal line connecting the two symbols. And this, he said, is everything else, including you. Me? If God is the beginning and the end, then what does that make you? I guess it makes me not the beginning and the end. But it's human nature not to know that. If you live from yourself, you've become your own Alpha. If you live as if you yourself are the reason and motive for everything you do, then you've made yourself your own Alpha. And if the reason for your living is yourself, then your living has no reason. The line becomes a circle. On the other hand, he said, if you live for yourself, to serve yourself, with yourself as your own goal and end, then you've become your own Omega, which is likewise to live with no real purpose, another circle. I guess then most people live as their own Alphas and Omegas, I said. So how then should we live? As this line. You live as that which is neither the reason nor the purpose, not the beginning, nor the end, but the middle. Your life becomes the vessel for his purposes, the instrument for his end. You live for a reason and a purpose greater than yourself, and that's when you find the reason and purpose for your existence. You make him your beginning and your end, the reason and purpose for everything you do. You do everything from him and everything for and to him. You become the vessel through which flow his love, his power, his purposes, his spirit, his life, and his blessings. It is the state of throughness. Discover it, and your life will be filled with the blessings of the Alpha and the Omega, from beginning to end. The mission: live today in the state of throughness. Make him your Alpha, the reason for everything you do, and your Omega, the one for whom you live. 2 Corinthians 4:7. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of God and not of us. 2 Timothy 2:21. If a man therefore purge himself from these iniquity and youthful lusts, he shall be a vessel unto honour, sanctified, and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. Revelation 1:8. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is, and which was, and which is to come, the Almighty, the Omega Stone. Thank you for joining me on Faith in Focus. Remember, these insights are inspired by Jonathan Cahn's The Book of Mysteries. Until next time, may you find strength in the revelation of his love.